Ever wondered how much a name can weigh? Especially when it's a name associated with scandal and deceit? Imagine being in a quaint little town, Eldridge, where cobblestone streets echo with the whispers of the past, and judgment weighs heavier than the rain falling on its rooftops. Picture a grand old town hall, a silent witness to stories untold, its wooden doors opening to reveal a dimly lit hall. In this hall, under a lonely spotlight stands Samuel Henderson, a young man bearing an old legacy. Samuel, the latest in the Henderson line, stands in the harsh light of scrutiny. His family name, once a beacon of respect in Eldridge, now casts a long, dark shadow. The town's whispers fill the hall, each word a sharp reminder of the scandals that have plagued the Hendersons. The legacy, a burdensome inheritance, is now his to bear. But tonight, Samuel isn't just another Henderson under the town's judgment. Tonight, he stands as a man ready to confront the ghost of his family's past and the town's deep-seated prejudices. He is there, under the spotlight, heart pounding, the heat of anticipation burning in his veins. He begins to speak, his voice shaky but resolute. He tells stories of his grandfather, a war hero with a secret that stained their family name. He talks about his father, a man whose judgment was clouded by greed, causing the town's economic downfall. He shares his own story, a young man trying to find his place in a world that seems to have predestined his path. As his words fill the hall, something shifts. The whispers fade, the judgmental stares lose their edge. He speaks of dreams and hopes, of a future where the Henderson name is associated with honor and respect once again. He shares his discoveries, letters hidden away that tell a different tale of the Hendersons, one of love, sacrifice, and redemption. This night in Eldridge Town Hall marks a turning point. As Samuel makes a promise to restore the family name, the weight of judgment begins to lift. Samuel was here to confront his family's dark past and the town's even darker prejudices. As the townsfolk exit the hall, they carry with them a new understanding, that while the apple may not fall far from the tree, it can choose its own path. And Samuel Henderson is resolved to carve his own. Samuel began to speak, his voice trembling at first but growing stronger with each word. He painted a vivid picture of his grandfather, a man shrouded in the valor of war, but tainted by a single dark secret that forever marred the Henderson name. His voice echoed through the hall as he unraveled the tale of his father, a man of intellect and ambition, whose greed had precipitated their town's economic decline. The murmurs in the crowd quieted as Samuel spoke of his own struggles. He was but a young man, wrestling with the specter of his lineage, trying to carve his path in a town that seemed to have already etched his destiny in stone. A town that saw him not as Samuel, but another Henderson doomed to infamy. But Samuel was not one to accept fate lying down. He shared his late-night ventures into the annals of his family's past, his search for understanding among the dusty pages and faded letters hidden away in the attic. Letters that revealed a different narrative, a tale of love, sacrifice, and redemption intertwined with the sordid history of the Hendersons. As Samuel shared his dreams, his hopes for a brighter future, the room began to shift. The once judgmental stares softened, the whispers dwindled to an almost imperceptible hum. He spoke of a tomorrow where the Henderson name would once again be associated with honor, not disgrace. And then, in the heart of that dimly lit hall, Samuel made a solemn vow to the people of Eldridge, a vow to strive, to toil, to restore the dignity of the Henderson name, and to learn from the errors of those who came before him. The night gave way to the promise of a new dawn, and as the townsfolk trickled out into the cool, quiet streets, they carried with them a newfound perspective. It was a realization that while the apple may not fall far from the tree, it has the power to chart its own course, and Samuel Henderson was determined to do just that.